Yeah, my name's Gabe Zollner. Interesting article on Canada Free Press. You definitely want to take a look at this one. It's titled, Education in Egypt. Sharia-style Islamic teachers beat children. Yeah, I mean, sometimes to the point of death. And, the Quran has a lot of different rules and regulations that cover pretty much the gamut of everything. And the Prophet said, command your child to pray when they reach the age of 7 and hit them if they do not do so by the age of 10. And it goes on to list a number of very specific incidences. There was one in 2010 in England where a woman beat her 7-year-old child to death because he failed to memorize the Quran. After she beat him to death, she set him on fire. Yeah. So, this is what people have got to look forward to when Shari Law kicks in and takes hold, which it already has in Egypt, because that's where a lot of this is going on right now as we speak. Now, this is the same country that Obama is giving all kinds of military weapons to, plus hundreds of millions of dollars. Money, by the way, that we have to borrow from China. Okay, so, I mean, is this nuts or what? And they say you start teaching them after around the age of 7. When I say teaching them, beating them. You can't hit them more than 10 times. You're not supposed to try to break bones. You're not supposed to hit them in the face because the blessed Muhammad forbids hitting them in the face. Alright? But again, you can beat them 10 times at a time. And that's if they fail to learn what they're being taught. And what they're being taught is the Quran. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, you really want to go read this article. And again, if you can't find it on Canada Free Press, Google Education in Egypt, Sharia-style Islamic teachers beat children. Now, so not only do women have to look forward to wearing a burqa, having your husbands have multiple wives, being beaten unless they provide sexual pleasures, circumcising little girls when they're, I don't know how old, very young. And then if the guy wants one of the daughters, he just says, hey, you committed adultery, that isn't my daughter, and then he takes the daughter. Yeah, that's all part of what these people believe and do, So, are we headed in that direction? Well, unless you have blinders on, I absolutely believe that is the ultimate plan of this administration. He is doing it throughout the Middle East, and once Syria falls, if it falls, which I suspect it can't hang on forever, not with all the military power that our administration is providing to the enemy. And by the way, the enemy is comprised of prisoners, convicts, released from prison so they can go fight against Assad, and Al-Qaeda. Yeah, pretty much the riffraff of that part of the world. They're all in arms because they want to get rid of Assad. He's so terrible. Yeah, well, ask the Syrian people if they feel he's so terrible. Ask the Coptic Christians if they feel he's so terrible. Ask the Shiites in Syria if they feel he's so terrible. This is the picture that this administration wants to paint to the American people, so we turn our heads as senator and congressmen allow this madness to continue by allowing the Secretary of State, John Kerry, to give them hundreds of millions of dollars and tons of weapons. Pretty cool idea, huh? Corruption run amok.